Hey guys, it's Christex. Now, the footage you're seeing for this video is not actually Call of Duty. My plan was to get a bit of multiplayer footage because I'm getting absolutely bored of zombies and I think zombies footage can be a bit boring. But matchmaking is actually completely broken in Call of Duty. That I'm not even going to bother trying to get a half decent game for you guys. So I literally just hopped on F124 and recorded a 5-lapper race. And yes, you've seen the title, we are complaining about skill-based matchmaking once again. Because I'm not gonna lie, but it is actually getting insane. Like yesterday, I played, what, 2 or 3 games? I think I was just playing in the endurance mosh pit where obviously it's double the score limit. I was doing pretty alright. 3 of the games I played, I had a higher than a 1.5 KD. And then that was all the COD I played yesterday because I'm sorry. COD is so boring right now, there is honestly nothing to do. So then I hopped on today to record some footage. Same mosh pit, same playlist, the endurance mosh pit. And games were absolutely painful. Not only was I being put in games where the enemy team is literally guaranteed the win and my teammates are complete arse, but even after I left the game, went back into the matchmaking system, it literally put me back in the same game. This didn't just happen one time. This happened about 4 or 5 times. It was like a rewind domination game. I kept leaving, and it kept forcing me into the game. This matchmaking system was so hell-bent on making me have a bad game that it would literally not give me any other game in the playlist. Like, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure a fair amount of people are playing the endurance playlist. So are you really going to try and tell me that there is no other game at 3 PM in Europe? But no, obviously it's just skill-based matchmaking wanting you to, get absolutely destroyed so your engagement comes back when it gives you a few easy games. Like, it's actually insane. The only reason I can't fight through the skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 6 is literally because there is nothing else to do in the game. With Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, there are the Grand Mastery grinds, and they kind of kept me going. Black Ops 6, I have absolutely no reason to play, because there is barely any content in this game. Now, I wouldn't consider myself, like, an amazing player. I'd say I'm probably very average. Well, I have a 1.26 lifetime KD, a 1.36 Prestige Master KD. So I'm probably, like, slightly above average. But obviously, you could probably call me a sweat, mainly because of how much I like to play Call of Duty. Now, I saw a tweet from Modern Warzone, it was on his second account. And I'm not gonna lie, this tweet is actually so relatable for any sweaty players who play Call of Duty, who wants to play with their casual friends. Just play Black Ops 6 multiplayer with some IRL buddies who aren't that great at the game. We ended up dominating our first lobby. The next game, we went against a full team of sweats with a level 35 Smurf who dropped 70 kills. Skill-based matchmaking in COD is cranked to the max, it's sad to be honest. And it's so funny because this is so relatable to me. Obviously, with Black Ops 6 coming to Game Pass, at the start of the game, a lot of my friends who barely ever play Call of Duty actually decided to play it for a bit. Now, what would happen is, I'd have a party of, 1 or 2 friends, and we would get absolutely destroyed and they would not want to play with me, because obviously I'm a far better player than them, considering they barely play the game. Now, obviously, when you get in a full 6 stack, it's not as bad, but it still kind of ruins it. I mean, it's absolutely stupid, because Activision claim that, one of Call of Duty's priorities is making sure that you are in a match as fast as possible. Ping is king, and we only care about getting you into matches fast. Well, the thing is, that is complete shite. Let me give you a few examples. So first of all, there was one time I was playing at night during Modern Warfare 3, probably on a weekend night. I was absolutely popping off. I was probably in a small map mosh pit. I was absolutely slaying, getting 2-3 KDs. And it got to the point where I was getting put in Eastern European servers. My ping was going from my lowest at 12, which is like London servers, all the way to like 40-50 ping. Another example. the headquarters playlist in Black Ops 6, I know there's probably barely any players even playing in the playlist in the first place, because, I mean, realistically, who actually likes the headquarters game modes? In my opinion, the game mode sucks, but I've tried playing it to reduce the skill-based matchmaking. But obviously, because, you know, it has less skill-based matchmaking, because there's a lower player pool, the matchmaking system struggles so much to find games. I've had times where it's taken me more than 5 minutes to find a game. Example number C. I saw that Nearest Cinema was testing crossplay off on Xbox, so I decided to do the same. Now, I only managed to play 2 games, first of all, because it took me about 5 minutes to actually find games. And second of all, for some reason, because I popped off so much in the first game, in the second game, it decided to yeet me over to Asia. I was playing in my little UK bedroom against Russians and Chinese players. 200 ping. Such a great matchmaking system. Ping is king. We only care about time to match. Yet it took me about 5 minutes to find a game in Asian servers. Now, that could have always been literally just because barely anyone on Xbox actually plays with crossplay off, because it's not a setting in Call of Duty itself. You have to turn it off in Xbox settings. But you're telling me Call of Duty, you know, is supposed to be one of the biggest games on Xbox. Are you really telling me I can't find 11 other people to play a game of Call of Duty with that have crossplay off? They don't even need to have crossplay off. They could literally just be Xbox players. Like, it's actually insane how skill-based matchmaking is just killing the matchmaking experience. I'm sure you've seen the clips on Twitter where someone will compare the OG Modern Warfare 2 compared to Modern Warfare 22, and they'll compare the matchmaking times. In the OG game, it will probably take about 30 seconds to get in a game. In the newer game, it will take about 2 minutes. I mean, skill-based matchmaking aside, even if it takes me 5 minutes to get into a game, sometimes it takes even longer, because, you know, this game is so poorly optimized where, for some reason, it loads me in about, like, a minute after the game started. Like, I was in the map vote, so I should have been in when the game actually started, but for some reason, I'm in the game 30 seconds later. Like, I just find it insane. We have this system where it makes it longer to find matches. It makes your friends not want to play with you because you are better than them. It makes sure that you don't go on some crazy winning streak just so, you know, some Timmy No Thumbs can feel good about himself. And finally, you don't ever get a sense of improvement. One thing I've been trying recently in Call of Duty, considering there's been nothing else to do, is just trying to become a better player. However, with skill-based matchmaking, it makes it hard to judge if you're actually getting better or not. Because, I mean, you can't kind of compare your teammates, because at the same time, they could, oh no, not your teammates, the enemies. They could be worse enemies. Or it could just be the matchmaking system giving you a free win. And then when you're losing, you can't tell if you are actually just playing awful, or the matchmaking system is just saying, no, it's your time to lose now. Anyway, that's all I really have to say, because I'm not gonna lie, there is absolutely no Call of Duty news recently. The Danks being delayed has literally killed any form of news. I think the newest bit of news was a small little teaser for the new Zombies map, which is coming out. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please do let me know what you think about skill-based matchmaking in the comment section below. Make sure you like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel out. And with all that being said, I've been Chris Dex. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.